Hey guys, Ashley Aesthetics here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to change the color and to black out your image using CS6 Photoshop. Alright, the first thing you want to do is double click on your background over here and then click OK. That's going to unlock your layer so that you can right click and duplicate layer and hit OK. Now for this one, you're going to go up to Image and Adjust, and then Black and White. And okay, it's that simple. Now, all the black and white is on this image is an overlay. And what that means is, it's your original picture with a filter added over across it. How to get rid of that is your eraser. All you do is go through and erase out the black in your picture. Now, I like to use a bigger brush for the insides and then just touch up my edges, so let me do that real quick for you guys, okay? And while I'm doing this, I will let you guys know this is going to be probably one of my shortest tutorials. It's probably not even going to be 2 minutes long. We'll see whenever I'm done. But I will try to explain a little bit more in depth. There is other ways you can do this, but this is the simplest one for beginners using Photoshop. I am actually still a beginner. Like, I believe even people that have been working on Photoshop since it very first came out, you're always a beginner because they're always adding new things, they're always changing things around, and there's always new stuff to learn. Let me show you guys something real quick. If you use Control and plus, it'll zoom in. That way you can get a better picture to look at, and you can change your brush size. And instead of having to go up here and changing it every time, if you just right click, it'll bring it right up here for you, and you can change the size however big you want it. And this will be fine for me right now. I'm just going to touch up these edges real quick. Get this all cleaned up for you guys. I am almost. And my problem is, if I mess up like anywhere like I did here, I'll go back and erase it, but seeing as I'm not really focusing on perfection right now, I'm just trying to get like a mental image for you guys to see what it looks like in the end. I'm not going to worry about that right now. But if I was doing this for, say, like a project at school or a project at work, because this is the field I plan on going into, is graphic design, so I'm going to be using a lot of editing softwares, Photoshop being one of the main ones. And I've only recently started using it, but even though I know quite a bit on it, I learn something new every day, and there's something new. It's amazing the things you can do with Photoshop. Like, I've seen people erase faces with one tool, and it took 5 minutes. You just gotta know how to do the right textures. And I've seen people make it look like they were in pictures with professional movie stars. I do apologize for the static you might hear in the background. It's actually rain. I have a tin roof where I am at, so it's probably going to be quite loud, and I am sorry about that. I need to get these videos up for you guys, so I am unfortunately having to record on a rainy day. Hopefully it's not too bad. If it is, I'll try to go back in and fix it, but I am so sorry. Almost done. But as I was saying before, there's so much you can do with Photoshop, and let's zoom back out, and all you do to zoom back out is Control minus, and it's that simple. And see how good that looks, even with just barely doing any detail. You can't really see any of the yellow, and it's just beautiful the way the black makes the color stand out. And I don't really like to go and do the stems, because it kind of, it ruins the picture, yeah. But let me show you guys how to save this. You don't just click X and click save, because that's going to save it as, I believe it's a PNG file, which is a PNG file. And what that means is, it's a link to your Photoshop page where you're at right now to edit it. In order to get it to an actual picture, you go File, save as, and you're going to go all the way down to JPEG. JPEG is just your standard pictures, things like that. And then you just click save. And you're going to click OK. And I'm just going to minimize this just to be safe. You always want to minimize before you do any of that. And let's see if I can find it. It should be somewhere around here. That's the before. Did I save it as the wrong file? There we go. I guess I saved it as the wrong JPEG. Give me 1 second, guys, okay? I believe, like I said, never exit out of it until you've checked. You save it as just your standard JPEG. I saved it as your, what was that one? JPEG 2000, which is for higher files, and I don't know much about that, so I'm not going to go into that and sound stupid. But this is the correct file you save it as. I do apologize for that. And then you're just going to click save once you've found the file you want to save it in. I'm just going to do my own desktop. Click save, replace it, yes, and OK. I'm going to minimize and check it one last time. And it has replaced my original image, and now it's just a regular picture. Isn't that awesome, guys? Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now. I do apologize for all the mistakes I have made. There wasn't many, but yeah, I feel sorry for that. But that's it for right now, guys. See y'all later, okay? Have fun.